Welcome to the Naperville Moms Network, a mom-focused talk show to help navigate life's ups and downs as a mother and woman. My name is Dr. Cathy Subber, and I will serve as your show's host. I have 2 teenage boys, own a chiropractic practice in town, and have the honor of running Naperville Moms Network. Our community of local moms has grown to over 15,000 members in the past 8 years, and we are excited to bring our online conversations to life on TV. I am joined by 3 local moms, Erika, Saritha, and Patti, and would like to give each of them the opportunity to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Erika Lopez. I've lived in Naperville about 5 years. My background is in education. I taught high school English before making the decision to be at home full-time. I have 2 little ones, a daughter in kindergarten and a 3-year-old son. And I also am an independent consultant for a premium skincare company.
Great.
I'm Saritha Arellano. I'm a mom to a son in middle school and a daughter in high school. Previously, I worked as a CFO and currently I manage my own businesses, offering consulting to startup companies and STEM enrichment programs. And my husband and I have lived in Naperville for over 25 years.
Wow, that's great.
I'm Patti Minglin. I have 3 children. 2 of them are in college. My daughter will be graduating in May. Wow. Yay! And I also have a son who's a high school freshman. And I am the owner of a content marketing company located right here in downtown Naperville.
Great. I am lucky to call all of you friends, and I appreciate you being here with me today. To kick us off, we are going to talk about the 47,000 roles that a mom has to play. 1 second, you are thinking you could not be more blessed. The next, you are thinking, what on earth have I gotten myself into? What do you think, guys? Do you have this whole mom thing figured out?
Being a mom has been one of the most important and impactful role I've had, but at the same time, one that I've been least prepared or trained for.
Right.
You know, you go through most of your life through school, college, learning all the essential skills you're going to need to succeed in a professional career, but you really don't get any formal training on being a mom or parenting. So when you have your first child, you're looking for, does this come with a manual? And like many of you, I worked in a professional career for years, so it's so finite and defined, and when you get to motherhood, you realize it's really learn as you go.
Yeah, that's so true.
It is so learn as you go. And not only do you not get a manual when they're born, you don't get a manual at any point in time. And using your career analogy, I've been doing motherhood for 22 years. So at a company, I would be pretty well established. You know, have a gold watch at my 20th, and I would know a whole lot. And I know nothing at 22 years of parenthood. I'm still learning, because every time you master that stage that they are in, whether it's being a toddler or they're into sports, so suddenly you become this really great sports mom. Whatever stage they're in, you master it and you feel really good about yourself, and then they get older, or they change their interest, or the world around you changes, and you're back at square one trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do here? And we're all that way. Like, I don't think we ever get to a point where we're like, I got it. I know motherhood.
True.
No. And if you are earning the gold watch, I am the intern in the cubicle in the corner, because I feel like I'm just starting this journey. Not just starting. My youngest is 3, so we are past the infant stage and mostly sleepless nights. But it's tough, and you know, you learn from each child as well. You know, I look back at old videos with my daughter, and now it's so easy with the phone, right? We can take those quick little snippets of life, which I appreciate. And when I look back at some of the things I said or did with my first child, it's ridiculous. We were just, we celebrated Christmas just a few months ago, and we're watching, and my daughter was not even 2, and I must have asked her 12 times if she needed milk. And my 6-year-old turns and she says, "Ma, why do you keep asking me if I want milk?" And I said, I don't know, because apparently at the time I thought milk was just the most important thing, and we don't even really drink milk now. You know, I don't remember the last time I gave my son milk. So it's just doing what you think you are supposed to be doing at the time, and then learning and growing, and ultimately going with your gut and trying to drown out the 47,000 to use your number, voices in our own heads, from friends, from social media, from whatever it is, just taking a deep breath and going for what's best for you and your family.
Yeah, I think that's so true, Erika. I know when I was pregnant, right? You're pregnant for 9 or 10 months, and you're expecting a baby. You have a room. You're all planned. You know a baby is coming home. And we went to the hospital, and I gave birth to my first son, and they put him up on my chest. And I looked up at my husband. I was like, we have a baby. Like, I was shocked. I was just amazed. And I've been preparing this whole time. And then when they put that little baby up on you, it's unbelievable, right? Instant love, instant connection. You just feel so awesome and then terrified all at the same time, right? So we, were there at the hospital for a few days, and then we put him in the little car seat, and they let us go home, and we put him in the car. And I remember thinking, are they going to just allow us to leave with him, right? I don't know what to do with this, And we went home, and I put him on the couch, and he didn't even fit into his little onesie. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to screw this up. How on earth do I do this?
That's so. I love that statement. I don't want to screw this up. I don't know what to do, but I know I don't want to do the wrong thing.
Right.
And I'm not even sure what that is. And it's just, and you would sit there. But the great thing about that is that moment you figure it out. Your kids end up being okay. And even though we never know what we're doing, we figure stuff out enough that they grow into. I'm still amazed when my daughter's getting ready to graduate from college, and it's like, wow, all right. So you're okay. All those times I didn't put you in the right onesie, or I made you drink too much milk, or whatever it was. You're okay. You came out on the other side, and it's different for everybody, but it all works. It all figures itself out.
And there's always a first. So the first illness, the first broken bone, the first breakup, the first, you could continue, right? The first struggle with a class or a teacher, whatever it is, and you get through it, right? And you come out stronger on the other side, and then are better equipped the next time, if there is a next time.
Right, you think, okay, I got through this last time. Okay, I can do this again. Right. We can navigate through this. We can help our children, make sure that they get through whatever they're struggling with. So that's so true.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's really true. With your firstborn, you're really uptight. You stress over every little small thing. And when you go to have on your second or more, you're much more relaxed as a parent. What you worry and stress about is a different whole perspective.
Or you're tired. I feel like my third child gets away with more things just because I'm too tired to deal with it. You'll be fine. Eating that cookie at 9 o'clock at night, that's totally good. I mean, just because I'm I don't want to do this. And the oldest child always remembers what rules you had for them that you no longer have for the youngest. The youngest one gets away with everything, and the oldest will continually remind you, well, I didn't get to do that. But it was a different time. It was a different things were happening. And when you mention struggle, that is the thing I struggle with the most as a parent, is watching my kids struggle. And when they're hurting, a friend of mine used to say, you're only as happy as your saddest child. And when they're 3, that's really easy to fix, with a little superhero Band-Aid and a little, glass of juice, and you're good. And then when they're 21 and that heartbreak happens, or they're disappointed in a job they didn't get, and you're watching them struggle and hurt. And it's I feel it. I think as a mom, we carry that. We carry that pain they're feeling. We carry it with each of them. And it's hard. That's a lot to carry.
It is. And you think about, in that role, you're the mom counselor, right? The mom life coach, the mom, fixer-upper. And at some point, it transitions into helping your kids have their own tools to do it for themselves, right? Not just necessarily always coming to their rescue, but allowing them to navigate some of those things on their own. And so as a mom, you're a mom counselor, you're a cook, you're cleaning, you're washing clothes, you're setting schedules, you are navigating homework, you are doing bedtime, you're waking up at 3 in the morning because someone's crying. There's so many different roles that a mom has to successfully play, and I know I am always dropping at least 5 balls, right? It's kind of like, hey guys, it's time to go to bed, and they're like, Mom, we don't have school tomorrow. I'm like, you don't? Like, oh, maybe I should have read the emails that they sent me from the school, right? Or maybe I should have read the text message, or maybe I should just look on the calendar and put it in my phone, right? I always feel like there's something that I'm missing completely.
Right.
And then there are other roles that I play as a mom that I feel I thrive in. And I try to make the caring for your kids and helping them become their own people, I just try to thrive in that. And when I fail at other things, I'm like, all right, well, I'm good at that, so I'm okay. It balances itself out.
I have a friend who's so creative, and she'll always show me pictures of activities she'll do, and she has children similar ages. And it was summertime. They were in the garage and they had this painting party. And I mean, the children are covered in paint head to toe. And my daughter said, that looks like a disaster. And I said, thank you. I raised you, and that's why that is not my cup of tea. But I am very organized. Let's sit and do a puzzle or something else. We all thrive at different things, and all of our children will end up wonderful in their own right, and we're just doing the best we can, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about that, Saritha? What do you think you thrive in?
I think the biggest lesson for me that I've learned being a mom is everything doesn't go as planned, as well as you might be organized, just letting go and just going with the flow. And adapting as you go has been the biggest life lesson.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. I think we could talk about this for a lot longer. Motherhood is such a dynamic, ever-changing role, one that we love and one that we try to just do the best we can and follow our mom gut. Moms, you definitely deserve a pat on the back and sometimes a nap. Thank you for everything you do. We'll be right back with more of the Naperville Moms Network. Stay tuned.